Imagine a world where joy became a weapon, where the urge to move was a fatal curse, and where hundreds danced until their hearts gave out. This isn't a macabre fairy tale. It's a chilling chapter from history that science still struggles to fully explain. This is the story of the dancing plague of 1518. Our journey takes us to the bustling city of Strasbourg, nestled along the Rhine River, in the heart of the Holy Roman Empire. The year is 1518. It's a time of hardship for many, marked by famine, disease, and superstition. Yet, life, as always, found its rhythm, until, that is, a single woman shattered it. On a warm July day, a woman known only as Frau Trophia stepped into the narrow street outside her home. Without music, without prompting, she began to dance, not a graceful waltz, but a furious, unstoppable movement. Her feet pounded the cobbled streets, her body swayed uncontrollably, and she showed no sign of stopping. Day turned to night, and still, Frau Trophia danced. For 3 days, she spun and twirled, seemingly possessed, her face a mask of exhaustion and perhaps terror. The townsfolk watched, baffled and concerned. But what began as one woman's bizarre affliction soon transformed into something far more sinister. Within a week, another 34 people had joined her. Then dozens more. By the end of July, an estimated 400 individuals were locked in this relentless, involuntary dance marathon. From young children to the elderly, they were compelled to move, their bodies writhing, convulsing, their faces contorted in expressions of pain and delirium. It was a silent epidemic, spreading not through touch or coughs, but through an unseen, terrifying compulsion. Strasbourg descended into chaos. The authorities, initially bewildered, were desperate to find a cure. They consulted local physicians, religious leaders, and even astrologers. Their initial diagnosis: hot blood. They believed the afflicted needed to dance it out, literally. In a move that seems shockingly counterintuitive today, the city fathers encouraged the dancing. They opened to guild halls, erected a large wooden stage, and even hired musicians to play lively tunes, hoping the dancers would simply exhaust themselves in a controlled environment. Imagine the scene: hundreds of feverish individuals, already pushed to their physical limits, now provided with an arena and a soundtrack for their self-destructs. The result was catastrophic. Instead of a cure, the dancing intensified. People collapsed from sheer exhaustion, suffered heart attacks, strokes, and fractured limbs. It's estimated that at its peak, the plague was claiming up to 15 lives a day. The streets became a macabre spectacle of rhythmic suffering. The living danced alongside the dying, their movements a stark, haunting symphony of despair. Finally, as the death toll mounted, the authorities recognized their grave error. The stages were torn down, the music silenced. The remaining dancers were taken to a shrine dedicated to Saint Vitus, known for healing nervous disorders, where they were given red shoes and told to pray. Slowly, agonizingly, the strange epidemic began to subside by late August or early September. So, what exactly happened in Strasbourg in 1518? For centuries, it was dismissed as a bizarre footnote, explained away by demonic possession or divine judgment. Modern science offers more grounded, though still incomplete, theories. One prominent idea is mass psychogenic illness, or mass hysteria. In a time of immense social stress, famine, disease, poverty, the human mind, under extreme pressure, can manifest psychological distress physically. The sight of one person dancing uncontrollably could have triggered a similar response in others. A collective breakdown of mental and physical control. Another theory suggested poisoning by agate fungi, which can grow on rye and produce hallucinogenic effects similar to LSD. However, this is largely discredited, as ergot poisoning typically causes gangrene and convulsions, not continuous, rhythmic dancing. Ultimately, the exact cause of the dancing plague of 1518 remains an enduring historical mystery. It stands as a chilling testament to the power of the human mind, the fragility of our bodies, and the sometimes unfathomable ways in which collective suffering can manifest. It reminds us that history is not just a collection of dates and battles, but a tapestry woven with stories so strange, so unsettling, that they defy easy explanation. The dancers of Strasbourg may have faded, but their silent, agonizing rhythm continues to echo. A haunting melody from a forgotten epidemic. What do you think happened in Strasbourg? Was it mass hysteria or something stranger? Let us know your theory in the comments. If you were gripped by this bizarre historical mystery, please hit like and subscribe to the short historical for more forgotten chapters from the past. Thanks for watching.